Stop for a moment, my beloved child. Do not rush past these words. Do not treat this as just another message among many. I am speaking to the part of you that has been tired, unseen, and quietly asking if anything you have done in faith has mattered. I know the battles you carried in silence. I know the prayers you whispered when no one was near. I know the nights when your heart felt heavy, yet you still chose to believe. And today I am telling you clearly, your hidden faith is about to be rewarded. You thought no one saw how hard it was to continue. You thought your obedience was buried in the dark. You thought your tears fell and disappeared into emptiness. But my child, heaven saw everything. Every quiet choice, every act of kindness, every moment you could have walked away but stayed faithful, every time you trusted me without visible proof, every time you worshipped while your heart was breaking. None of it was wasted. None of it was forgotten. Not one moment escaped my sight. I have watched you in seasons when others misunderstood you. I saw when people judged your silence as weakness, when they thought your patience meant you had no strength, when they believed your quietness meant you had nothing to say. But I knew the truth. I knew you were choosing peace when anger was available. I knew you were choosing obedience when rebellion looked easier. I knew you were choosing faith when doubt was knocking loudly at the door of your heart. My beloved child, this is why I am speaking to you now. You are entering a season where what was hidden will begin to bear fruit. The faith that grew in secret will not remain unseen forever. The obedience that no one applauded will produce a harvest that no one can deny. The prayers you thought were too small have been gathered before me. The tears you tried to hide have watered the ground of your next season. And now, the ground is ready to bring forth what I have been preparing. You may ask, Lord, why now? And I answer you gently, because you have remained faithful through the place that could have made you bitter. You have continued when there was no guarantee. You have chosen to trust even when your emotions were uncertain. You have stayed with me, not because everything was easy, but because deep within you, you knew I was still good. That kind of faith is precious to me. That kind of faith does not go unrewarded. I saw the times you encouraged others while needing encouragement yourself. I saw when you gave strength while your own soul felt weak. I saw when you prayed for people who never knew how much you were suffering. I saw when you forgave, not because it was easy, but because you did not want bitterness to poison your spirit. I saw when you kept your heart soft in a world that gave you many reasons to become hard. My child, that softness is not weakness. It is evidence that my spirit has been working deeply within you. There were moments when you could have chosen revenge, but you chose restraint. There were times when you could have exposed someone, but you chose to let me handle it. There were days when you had the chance to prove your point, yet you stayed quiet because you did not want to step outside my peace. People may not have understood that, but I did. I knew the strength it took. I knew the sacrifice behind your silence. I knew the cost of your obedience. And now I am telling you, the reward is coming, not as payment for performance, but as the fruit of faithfulness. I do not forget what is done from a sincere heart. I do not overlook love given in secret. I do not ignore obedience that costs you something. What you have sown in tears will not return empty. What you have planted in trust will rise in its appointed time. My child, you have carried the question, did I waste my time? You have wondered if waiting was foolish, if believing was childish, if holding on was pointless. But I say to you today, no. You were not wasting time. You were being rooted. You were not being ignored. You were being prepared. You were not being delayed without purpose. You were being strengthened for what you could not yet see. There are blessings that require a deeper foundation. There are doors that cannot be opened until the heart is ready to walk through them. There are assignments that cannot be carried by a soul that is still easily shaken. So I allowed you to grow in the quiet place. I allowed your faith to take root in silence. I allowed you to learn that I am still faithful when there is no applause, no recognition, no visible sign, no easy answer. And because you learned to trust me there, you will be able to carry what is coming without losing yourself. My beloved child, do not be surprised when things begin to shift. Do not be surprised when doors open in ways you did not force. Do not be surprised when people who overlooked you begin to notice what I have placed within you. Do not be surprised when opportunities arrive that seem to come from nowhere. They are not coming from nowhere. They are coming from the unseen place where I have been working all along. You thought nothing was happening, but I was arranging. You thought silence meant delay, but I was preparing. You thought the closed door meant rejection, but I was protecting. You thought the waiting season meant you were forgotten, but I was shaping you. My child, you are about to understand why certain things did not happen earlier. You are about to see why I asked you to wait. You are about to realize that my timing was not cruel. It was perfect. I know it was not easy. I know you looked around and saw others receiving what you were still praying for. I know you smiled for them while quietly wondering when your own moment would come. I know you celebrated their blessings while your own heart ached with questions, and I did not condemn you for that pain. I saw the maturity it took to rejoice while still waiting. I saw the faith it took to keep believing while your hands still felt empty. That is why I say this clearly. Your hidden faith is about to be rewarded. The reward will not only be external. Yes, I can open doors. Yes, I can restore. Yes, I can provide. Yes, I can raise you in front of those who thought you were finished. But the deeper reward is what I have formed inside you. A heart that knows me, a spirit that can stand, a faith that does not collapse when feelings change, a peace that does not depend on every situation being perfect. This is treasure the world cannot give and cannot take away. You are not the same person you were when the season began. You may not notice it fully yet, but I do. You are stronger in quiet ways. You are wiser in hidden places. You are more discerning than before. You do not run after every voice now. You do not trust every door just because it opens. You do not collapse as quickly under pressure. You have learned to pause. You have learned to pray. You have learned to bring your pain to me instead of letting it control you. That is growth, my child. That is evidence of my hand upon you. There were times you thought you were failing because you were tired, but I did not measure you by the absence of weariness. I measured the direction of your heart. Even tired, you turned toward me. Even confused, you reached for me. Even hurt, you did not fully let go. Even weak, you whispered my name. That mattered more than you realize. Weak faith placed in me is still powerful because I am the one holding it. My beloved child, I want you to remember Joseph. He was faithful in hidden places. He remained true when betrayed, when forgotten, when falsely accused, when confined in a prison no one thought would lead to purpose. From the outside, it looked like his dreams had died. But I was not finished. I was working in the hidden years. I was preparing him for a position that required maturity, restraint, wisdom, and forgiveness. When the appointed time came, the door opened suddenly. What had been delayed was revealed. What had been hidden came forward, and what looked like loss became part of the path toward purpose. So it is with you. Your hidden years are not meaningless. The season when you felt unnoticed has not been wasted. The place where you had to keep choosing faith without evidence has been forming something in you that will soon be needed. You may not understand every detail yet, but I tell you this: I have not forgotten your dream. I have not forgotten your prayer. I have not forgotten the promise I placed inside you. What I started, I know how to complete. But listen carefully, my child. When reward begins to appear, keep your heart humble. Do not let blessing make you forget the one who carried you through the waiting. Do not let recognition make you careless with your spirit. Do not let elevation pull you away from prayer. Do not let open doors become distractions from my voice. The same closeness that sustained you in the dark must continue to guide you in the light. I am not raising you so pride can take root. I am not rewarding your faithfulness so you can look down on others. I am not opening doors so you can forget the hidden place where you learned to depend on me. I am lifting you so my goodness can be seen through your life. I am blessing you so you can become a blessing. I am restoring you so you can carry hope to others who are still waiting in silence. When people begin to ask how you made it through, do not say it was only your strength. Tell them I carried you. When they ask how you endured, tell them grace held you. When they ask how the door opened, tell them I opened it. When they ask why you did not give up, tell them I kept calling your heart forward. Let your life point back to me. My child, the reward that is coming will also require wisdom. Not everyone who sees your rise will understand your journey. Some will only see the result and not the tears behind it. Some will assume it came easily. Some will question why you were chosen. Some may even feel uncomfortable when they see you stepping into what I prepared. Do not let their reactions disturb your peace. You do not need to explain every detail to everyone. You only need to remain faithful to me. There are some things I will ask you to keep quiet for a season. There are some blessings that must be protected before they are shared. There are some dreams that need prayer more than attention. There are some doors you must walk through without announcing every step. Do not let excitement make you careless. Stay discerning. Stay prayerful. Stay grounded. What I am doing is precious, and precious things must be handled with care. Remember David. He was anointed long before he sat on the throne. He had a promise, but he also had a process. He served in hidden places. He faced battles no one fully understood. He had chances to force the promise, yet he refused to take what I had not released in my timing. That restraint mattered. That humility mattered. That patience mattered. My child, do not force what I am already preparing. Do not rush what I have promised. If I said it, I know how to bring it to pass. Your hidden faith has been tested, but it has also been strengthened. The test was not meant to destroy you. It was meant to reveal what was real. It showed that your love for me was not only based on immediate answers. It showed that your trust was not only present when life felt easy. It showed that even when confused, you still had a place in your heart that belonged to me. That place is sacred. Guard it. There were times when the enemy tried to make you believe your obedience was pointless. He whispered, "No one sees. Nothing is changing. You are wasting your time. You should give up. You should become like everyone else. You should stop caring so deeply." But you did not fully agree. Something in you kept holding on. Something in you kept saying, "God is still good. God is still able. God is still with me." My child, that was faith speaking from the depths, and I heard it. Now I am about to answer in ways that will strengthen your heart. I am about to show you that the prayers you thought were buried were actually seeds. I am about to show you that the quiet sacrifices mattered. I am about to show you that the delay did not cancel the promise. I am about to show you that the tears did not drown the seed. They watered it. But do not measure reward only by what looks big to the world. Sometimes the first reward is peace returning to your heart. Sometimes the reward is clarity after confusion. Sometimes it is freedom from a fear that once controlled you. Sometimes it is the courage to walk away from what once held you. Sometimes it is a relationship being healed. Sometimes it is a door opening. Sometimes it is your own soul becoming whole again. Receive every form of my reward with gratitude. My beloved child, I am restoring your confidence, but not the confidence of pride. I am giving you the confidence of someone who knows they are loved. You will no longer need to beg for validation from people who never understood your value. You will no longer need to shrink to make others comfortable. You will no longer need to prove your worth through exhaustion. You will stand in quiet strength because you know who called you, who kept you, and who is leading you. I have seen the times you minimized yourself because you feared rejection. I have seen the moments you stayed silent when there was something good inside you to offer. I have seen how pain made you hesitate. I have seen how disappointment made you doubt whether you should try again. But now I am calling you forward, not into pride, but into purpose. Not into performance, but into obedience. Not into striving, but into trust. The gifts I placed within you were not accidents. The compassion you carry, the insight, the endurance, the ability to encourage others, the sensitivity to pain, the desire for truth, the strength to keep going, these are not random. I formed them in you for a reason. Even the wounds you thought disqualified you have become places where I can shine my healing light. You are not disqualified. You are being prepared. There is someone who needs the hope you carry. There is someone who needs to hear that faith can survive the dark. There is someone who needs the testimony that waiting is not wasted. There is someone who needs to see that a hidden life of obedience still matters to God. Your reward is not only for you, it will become bread for others. It will become light for someone still walking through confusion. So when I lift you, do not hide from the assignment. Do not say, I am not enough. You were never meant to be enough without me. I am enough in you. Do not say, I am too weak. My strength is made perfect in weakness. Do not say, I have waited too long. My timing is not late. Do not say, no one will listen. The ones appointed to receive what I place in you will recognize the sound of truth. My child, your hidden faith is about to become visible in fruit. Your hidden obedience is about to become visible in peace. Your hidden endurance is about to become visible in strength. Your hidden prayers are about to become visible in answered direction. Your hidden tears are about to become visible in joy. This is not because you forced the season to change. It is because I am faithful. I want you to prepare your heart, not with anxiety, but with surrender. Prepare by forgiving who you need to forgive. Prepare by releasing the old identity of rejection. Prepare by laying down comparison. Prepare by refusing to speak death over your future. Prepare by protecting your private time with me. Prepare by making room for the new without dragging the old bitterness with you. If I bring you into a larger place while your heart is still chained to resentment, the blessing will feel heavy. If I open doors while your mind is still controlled by fear, you may hesitate at the threshold. If I give influence while pride is still unhealed, it could harm you. That is why I've been working inside first. I want the blessing to bless you, not break you. I want the reward to reveal my goodness, not awaken old wounds. Trust my preparation. Trust what I removed. Trust what I delayed. Trust what I did not explain. Trust what I healed slowly. Trust the doors I did not open. Trust the people I allowed to leave. Trust the quiet training of your heart. I was not wasting time. I was making you ready. My beloved child, I know there are still questions inside you. You still wonder about certain prayers. You still carry some unanswered things. You still have moments when your heart feels uncertain. But I do not need you to have every answer before you receive what I am doing. I need you to stay open, stay surrendered, stay close, stay teachable, stay faithful. Do not let the fear of being disappointed again cause you to reject hope. Hope is not foolish when it is placed in me. Do not let the memory of delay make you afraid of the promise. Do not let old pain convince you that blessing cannot come. I have brought beauty from ashes before, and I will do it again. I have opened seas before, and I will open what needs to open. I have raised what looked dead before, and I can breathe life into what you thought was over. Your part now is to believe again, not loudly for display, but deeply within your heart. Believe that I saw you. Believe that I remember. Believe that I am faithful. Believe that hidden obedience matters. Believe that tears can become testimony. Believe that what I begin, I finish. Believe that your season of being overlooked is not your final story. I am not saying you will never face another challenge. I am saying you will not face it as the same person. The one who endured in secret has become stronger. The one who cried in the dark has learned to hear my whisper. The one who waited without proof has learned to trust my character. The one who felt unseen has discovered that heaven was watching all along. This changes everything. When the reward comes, receive it with gratitude. Do not push it away because you feel unworthy. Do not say, "This cannot be for me." If I place it in your hands, hold it with humility. If I open the door, walk through it with prayer. If I restore what was broken, handle it with wisdom. If I raise you, remain low before me. If I give you joy, do not be afraid to smile again. If I give you peace, do not keep searching for the next disaster. Receive the goodness of the Lord. My beloved child, heaven has not been silent because it did not care. Heaven has been working in ways you could not see. And now the unseen work is beginning to meet your visible life. Let your heart be steady. Let your spirit be calm. Let your mouth speak faith. Let your steps follow obedience. Let your eyes remain on me. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not abandoned. You are not invisible. You are not disqualified. You are my beloved child, and your hidden faith has reached my heart. The reward is not only coming near, it has already begun in ways you may not yet fully recognize. Look for peace. Look for clarity. Look for open doors. Look for restored strength. Look for divine timing. Look for the quiet confirmation that I am moving. Now pray with me. Lord Jesus, I come before you with an open heart. Thank you for seeing what no one else saw. Thank you for remembering every tear, every prayer, every hidden act of obedience, and every moment of faithfulness in the dark. I confess that many times I felt forgotten, tired, and unsure. But today, I choose to believe that you were with me through it all. Jesus, help me receive what you are doing in this season. Remove fear from my heart. Remove shame from my thoughts. Remove bitterness from my spirit. Heal every place that still aches from the hidden battles I carried. Teach me to trust your timing and believe that nothing I did in faith was wasted. Keep me humble as doors begin to open. Keep me close to your voice as blessings arrive. Keep my heart pure, grateful, and surrendered. Do not allow recognition, opportunity, or reward to pull me away from you. Let everything you do in my life bring glory back to your name. Lord, I receive your reward with humility. I receive your peace. I receive your restoration. I receive your direction. I receive the new strength you are placing within me. Help me walk forward without fear, knowing that you saw me in secret and you are faithful to fulfill your purpose. In your holy name, Jesus. Amen. My beloved child, hold this truth close. Your hidden faith is about to be rewarded. Keep your heart open. Keep your spirit humble. Keep your eyes on me. What was done in secret has not been forgotten. What was planted in tears will rise in joy, and what I have prepared for you will arrive at the right time, in the right way. by my faithful hand. Comment Amen if you believe God saw your hidden faith. Share this message with someone who needs strength today. And stay close to me, because your next season is already beginning.